Welcome to Play Arkham. This is the second episode where we are going to tackle the Midnight Masks, which is the second scenario in the Night of the Zealot campaign. We're going to continue where we left off last time with Roland Banks, and he had customized his deck a bit. He bought the Elder Sign Amulet and the shotgun. So let's start. The Midnight Masks. In the wake of the disaster at your home, Lita Chandler, the red-haired woman from your parlor, lays out a tale that, even in the light of what you have just witnessed, strains the limits of your belief. The creatures in your home, she claims, are called ghouls, cruel beings who plague the crypts, caverns, and tunnels beneath the city of Arkham. These creatures feed on the corpses of humans, and they are served by a dark cult within Arkham, whose members have inexplicitly come to worship the ancient master of the ghouls. This cult has been killing innocent people and feeding them to the ghouls, satiating a monster's hunger. A dark balance was maintained until now. Recently, Lita continues, one of their lairs where the corpses were stored was destroyed. Since then, the ghouls have been more active than usual. I have tracked their movements and tried my best to stop them from running amok throughout the city. But I think there is something worse going on. The cult has been planning something darker and more ominous than anything I have yet observed. Indications are that this plan shall come to fruition tonight, shortly after midnight. Beyond that, I cannot fathom what to expect. Many of the cultists, Lita continues, will seem like everyday people, despite their foul intentions. Whenever the cult meets, its members don masks shaped like skulls of various animals to protect their identities from one another. These masks are our mark, symbols of death and decay. We must unmask the cultists to expose and derail their plans. We have but a few hours. The more cultists we find before midnight, the better. Okay, Agenda A. Predator or prey? Lita seems convinced of a conspiracy within the city of Arkham. She believes that a secret cult serves the ghouls that live in the crypts beneath the city, and that several of the cult's prominent members are scattered throughout Arkham. As you begin searching for them, you can't shake the feeling that you too are being hunted. Okay, we can give up on this location and act. Uncovering the conspiracy. You have one night to find the members of the cult and unveil their plan. The more members of the cult you can find and interrogate before midnight, the better. And here we can spend 2 clues per investigator, and then we can draw the top card of the cultist deck. And our objective is to find as many unique cultist enemies as you can find, and then add them to the victory display. And if we find all 6, then we can advance this act. Okay, and we are in Rivertown, in the central of Arkham. The banks of the Miskatonic River are lined with docks, warehouses, and small shops in a district aptly named Rivertown. So let's flip this and see. There is something unsettling about the water of the Miskatonic River tonight. It ripples and bubbles as though something is moving beneath the surface. Okay, I have some horror damage, and that's because I have some mental trauma since last time. And let's see what we have for cards in our hand. The hyper awareness, okay. Physical training, another skill. Guts, good if we have willpower checks. The Roland 38 special. This is a good one. And we have Lita. Good. She is very good. Great. So what are we going to do then? I think we should try to find the clue before we continue. So perhaps we are going to I think I saved that one. I think without 3 in lore we can detect this find this clue. So we start with that. Trying to find the clue of the ghoul. It's -X. We don't have any cultist in play, so it's 0. So we gain the clue, and that's our first action. And for our second action, I think we could move. Yeah, we could do that. We can go to East Town, the University, South Side, some other location which isn't there yet, or the graveyard. So any of these. Let's check East Town. The East Town neighborhood, situated on the northern banks of the Miskatonic River, contains lower-class housing, the Arkham police station, and popular eateries like Belma's Diner. The Miskatonic University is one of the most prestigious colleges in the Northeast. The university library is famous for its collection of occult books, maintained by the esteemed Dr. Henry Armitage. South Side. Here we have middle-class houses with gambrel roofs crowd together between the street of South Side. The neighborhood is known for its cultural and social landmarks such as the South Church, Mass Boarding House, and the Historical Society. And the graveyard lies at the foot of French Hill. Some of the headstones date back to the 17th century, when the earliest colonists came to Arkham. Considering what happened in your house, you're not completely keen on heading there. No. Probably a lot of ghouls. So, well, let's head to East Town, I think. Let's go there and flip this card and see what it says. While you are in East Town, reduce the cost of each alley asset you play by 2. Okay, well, Lita is a free asset, so she has a cost of 0, so that won't help us much. But we could try to find this clue, I think. It has the shroud value of 2, and we have 3 in lore, so that's, well, not the best one. But we could commit a card, or just try anyway. I think we try anyway. And it's auto fail, so it wouldn't help. Okay, so we have done our 3 actions. And let's go to the enemy phase, but we don't have any enemies for now, so just do these things in the upkeep phase. We got a magnifying glass. That's good. That will help us. So that one I think I will buy next round, and let's go to the methods phase. 1 doom, 5 to go, and then we draw an encounter card. Oh, a cultist. Any empty location. Any empty. So we have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 locations. So I'm going to roll a die and see what it will give me. A D8, and it says 5, so it's back at the graveyard. Okay, we put him in the graveyard. So after Acolyte enters play, place 1 doom on it. Okay, 1 doom. There you go. And this will affect our the cultist token. Okay, that was the methods phase, so we are back at the investigation phase, and we are in East Town, and I want to find this clue. So I will buy this asset, and it costs 1 resources, but I missed this the last time. Thank you. I have some tips for that. So it's a fast action. It won't cost any resource. It will cost a resource, but it won't cost any action. So I have this tool ready. And my first action then will be to try to investigate the East Town. So let's roll it, and I have 4 versus 2. And -2 is bringing me down to 2, which will give me this clue. Thank you. Then I will spend my second action to do the action on the act card. So I spend 2 clues, and then I can pick up the first cultist. Where are you? Let's see what it is. It's Peter Warren, humanoid cultist, Miskatonic, and he spawns at the Miskatonic University. Okay. And then I can spend 2 clues and add him to the victory display, or I could attack him and beat him. Or is that an option? I think so. Either attack or parlay with them. So let's put him in the Miskatonic University. And that was my second action. As my third action, I think perhaps I would take the little Chandler and pay for her, or the gun, or I can also move back to Rivertown or to downtown, but I think downtown is a better approach. From there I can go to back to East Town or North Side. North Side I can go to the university, so perhaps that's my tour. And look for more clues. I think I do that. I save the card for now and just move there. Okay, so then I'm in downtown. First Bank of Arkham, and here it has a show value of 3, but I can spend an action here and gain 3 resources, which is good. We called this a loan. Okay, so that was my 3 actions. And go to the enemy phase. We have 2 enemies, but they are not hunters, so they won't move. We don't have any engaged enemies, so let's go to the upkeep phase and see what we get. We get a this one is good. I can spend 2 resources and gain this clue, which is really good. Okay, then we end the round and place 1 doom and draw an encounter card. Locked door. Attached to the location with the most clues and without a locked door attached. The attached location cannot be investigated. Okay, and I can break down the door. So it cannot be investigated, but that's not so much of a problem. I think this working a hunch card isn't counted as investigation because I don't use the investigation action. So I perhaps would come around that. Anyway, the Mythos phase ends and we are off to the investigation phase. And I think I'll do this gain 3 resources loan thing. So let's start with that. 1, 2, 3. And then I play working a hunch. It costs 2 resources. And that will gain me that resource, or the clue, sorry. And that's 2 of my 3 actions. So then I'll travel further to the north side. And let's see what the north side has to offer. Okay, in north side nothing gets people talking faster than a bit of dough. Here I can spend 5 resources and gain 2 clothes from the token pool. Group limit once per game. Okay, so that was my 3rd action, moving there. And then, yeah, I have nothing more to do. I think it was 3. I did the... Oh, okay, well, this is the fast one, so that doesn't count. Let's retrace. I gained resources, that 1. I went to the north side, that's 2. And here I can spend 5 resources and gain some clues. Or I could try to investigate the location. I think I start to pay. I think I do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 resources, and then I get 2 clues from the token pool. 1, 2. Yeah, then I have done my 3 actions, which was that one. I gain 3 resources, moving to north side, and then spend 5 resources. Good. Enemy phase. Nothing more than last time. So upkeep. Let's get a new card. The Book of Lore. Let's see. We can exhaust it, and then I can gain the top 3 cards of the deck. Yeah, it's instead of drawing a card, I can choose from the top 3. Might come in handy, but then I have to purchase this with 3, and I rather have the gun, I think. But okay, the upkeep phase ends, so another doom. We are getting closer to midnight, I think. Then we draw an encounter card. Crypt Chill. Test willpower. If you fail, choose and discard 1 asset you control. If you cannot, take 1 damage instead. I don't want to take any damage, and I don't want to lose my magnifying glass, so I think I will commit this card instead. And then I have willpower 5. Perhaps I should commit another one as well. I think I will. I think I take both of these. This will give me 1, and this will give me another 2. So that's 6 in willpower versus 4. Hope it will suffice. No, it was not good. I fail. I choose and discard 1 asset I control, and this is this one. Not good. Okay. Well, let's go back to our next phase, and that's the investigation phase. So we have some actions to do here. I will first use the action here again. Spend 2 clues and find another cultist. Who do we have here? Herman Collins. He spawns at the graveyard. And then I can discard 4 cards from my hand, and that will bring him to the victory display. Okay, I'll put him in the graveyard, and perhaps that's more easy for me to interrogate him instead. Okay. So that's the first action. And then is the north side. The clues are a bit difficult to find here, so perhaps I could go to the university where I have Peter Warren, but I think if I have 2 clues, I only have 1 for now, but I could beat him up instead. He only have 2 hit points. Now he has 3 hit points, sorry. So I have to bash him a bit, but that could work. And then I think I'll I'll use my second action to purchase Lisa Chandler. Put her in play. Then as my perhaps I should buy the gun as well. I think I'll do that. That costs 3 resources. 1, 2, 3. But it will come in handy in play. So this will give me some very much damage if I use both of these. That's like +3 if there are clues on the location, and +2 damage, +4 in attack. Okay, great. So that will come in handy. I think that's the plan for the next round if all works well. Let's exhaust him and go to the enemy phase. And we don't have any hunters here, no. And he is no hunter either. So upkeep it is. And get a new card. What was it? The shotgun. Okay, good. And then it's the Mythos phase. And we draw an encounter card. Crypt Chill again? I would not like to discard any of those assets. I only have 1 willpower to... Only 1 willpower. I have to commit this one. That gives me 4, so on 0 or +1 I will succeed. -1. I need to discard one of the assets. This messes up my entire plan. I think the Crypt Chill, I think that one, I should have discarded that one. That was not correct. I think I draw a new one, because that wasn't the correct one. So let's see what it is. It's a new acolyte. Let's get the Book of Lore back. I think I misplaced there, because the Crypt Chill, it should be... That was the card I drew the last round, so it's what's left in the encounter deck. But the cultist, any empty location, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's roll the die again. It said 5. Let's put him in the hospital then. And then we put a Doom token on it, like that. And then we are ending the Mythos phase. Investigation. Now I think I'll skip north side and go to the university instead. And there I will engage and attack Peter Warren with the 38 special. But first let's look at the university. Reveal, search the top 6 card of your deck for a tome spell card and add it to your hand shuffle your deck. Yeah, well, not so much for Roland, but the campus is quiet and lonely. Several of the buildings have been left unlocked for student and faculty working late into the night. Okay, so I think my second action will be to shoot at Peter. I interrogate him with the gun instead. I'll do that, and there are clues on this location, so that will give me +3. And Lita will give me another plus, so that's +4. And that will bring me to 8 versus his 2, and I think it's difficult to miss if I don't draw the tentacle. Which I didn't. I draw the tablet. -3. Okay, that's a success. So 5 versus 2, and I will give him 3 damage, and that will bring him to the discard pile and also the victory. So, and when I defeat an enemy, like here, discover 1 clue at my location once per round. That's okay. That's my second action, and with my third action I will pay those 2 clues to use the act action again and draw the top card of the cultist deck. So let's see another cultist. The Wolfman Drew. He spawns at downtown. Okay. And he can heal himself. It's a blood-sucking wolf. What was downtown? Okay, so I've been at the downtown. Yeah. I think I'll go to any more locations where we have. I think I'll head to the graveyard somehow. Can I go? I can only go to graveyard from Rivertown, or any other location go to the graveyard. Nope, just Rivertown. And I think this clue I'll have to skip and try to find other clues somewhere else. Better find these cultists instead. So how many actions have I done? I moved to the university. I shot him once with my gun, and then I used the act. Yeah, that's 3. So let's go to the enemy phase, but we don't have any hunters, so upkeep and see what card we get in the hand. A machete. Okay, it's a good backup. Check hand size. Okay, upkeep phase ends. And 1 doom. Next round we are going to flip that card and we draw an encounter card. So obscuring fog this time. Attached to your location, +2 shroud. Yeah, well, I'm not intended to detect this clue anyway because it's too difficult. So that was an easy one. Lucky me. So let's go back to Rivertown. First action, and then to the graveyard. Second action. And here I'm going to... which one? Yeah, first let's check the graveyard. Forced. After you enter the graveyard, test willpower 3. If you fail, you must either take 2 horror or move to Rivertown. I don't want to move to Rivertown, but I don't have so much cards to... yeah, well, I have the Book of Lore. I can do that, I think. I don't want to have two horrors. Discard it, and then will give me willpower of 4, and I test 3, so -1 is okay. -2 is not, so I take some horror damage. I could give some to Lita, but I think that's not applicable for this one. So it's an easy place to search for things, but I think I start with trying to attack. Perhaps I should take down the cultist first. I think I do that. He only has 1 hit point, so I will not shoot him. I will only attack him with Lita. Will give me +1, so that's 5, but that will give me 2 damage, and I don't commit on the card, so I'll try with my 5 versus 3. That's -4 is a miss. He don't retaliate, so too bad. Well, that's how things happen. So let's go to the enemy phase. Hunter's next invaded result engaged enemy attacks. I think since I attacked this one, he will end up in my threat area, and I am engaged to him, and he will give me 1 damage. Okay, I can put that on Lita, she can handle it, and then Herman Collins will engage with me, so it end up in my threat area, and he will attack me for 1 health and 1 horror. So I'll put this on Lita as well. So there we are, and let's head to the upkeep phase and draw a card. Dodge. Okay, I can dodge. Yeah, that could be good. Yeah, and then we go to the Mythos phase, and we are at the set when it's time to flip the card. So let's check the backside. The Masked Hunter, humanoid cultist elite, spawn, engage with prey. Okay, so he will engage with me. He'll end up in my threat area, and now I have so much things to do. The Masked Hunter and Herman Collins and the Acolyte. Yeah, funny. Time is running short. Let's look at this card. The second agenda. The minutes passed quickly as your investigation continues. Okay, I can stay here for a while, but after 8 rounds we really need to get going. So let's draw an encounter card. False lead. If you have no clues, false lead gains search. If you have 1 or more clues, test the lore. For each point you fail, place one. I think I don't have any clues, so gains surge. I'm not sure exactly what that means, but I think it has no effect, so let's just discard that card. Okay, investigation. Now I have some enemies to deal with, so I have some actions, and I think I'll start with the Masked Hunter is the most difficult one, and if I hit him twice it should work. I think I'll shoot him. Yeah, I think I'll do that. I start with him. Oh, he gets +2 health per investigator, so he has like 6 health, and in my hand I have the gun, and I get +3 +4 I have to attack, and then he will give 3 damage. Yeah, let's do that. First shot, 3 damage, and I have 8 versus his 4, and that's a hit, so he gets 3 damage. 1, 2, 3, 1 hit, and he is gone. So let's do another shot. There we go, 0, and then he is gone. Good. And then I defeat the enemy, so I gain 1 clue at my location. Let's see here. Then I think I'll try to attack Herman, and then he will get 3 damages, or I'll take the Acolyte down. How are we holding up here? Lita has 2 damages. She can't take any more health because then she's gone. But you could take 1 more horror, and then I can take the damage. So, or I just start with attacking him and save that one for the next round, or I can discard 4 cards. I have 4 cards, but I have also the shotgun and the machete, which I think I'll be needing. I think I take Herman first. This will give me 1 more damage, but I think since I still have Lita in play, and then I'll shoot him with my last bullet. Yeah, I'll do that. And that's my 8 versus his 3, so it's -3 is a hit, so he gets 3 damages. So next time he will be gone, I hope. So the gun is done, and then I have done my 3 actions. So let's go to the enemy phase, and Herman will give me 1 damage, and he will give the horror to Lita instead, and the Acolyte will give me 1 damage. Okay. So we are at the upkeep phase, and let's see which card will we get. We got the manual dexterity. Okay. If we want to run away, I could yeah, we'll save that one. Hand size are good, and then we go to the next round and place the doom token and draw an encounter card. Wizard of the Order. This is a cultist as well. Okay. I thought they were in the cultist deck, weren't they? Apparently not. No, they weren't. This is a cultist. Perhaps it isn't. Oh no, it's another one. So the wizard, he's a higher level of the standard cultists we have spawned at the Acolyte, for instance, and any empty location, and he is doing retaliate. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Graveyard isn't empty because I have the Acolyte there. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. Let's roll another die, and we put him on 3. 1, 2, 3. South side. He end up in south side. At the end of the Mythos phase, place 1 doom on Wizard of the Order. So that's now okay. So he will constantly gain tomb tokens and bring the Midnight Mask's cultist down a bit. Okay, and that was the encounter card, and now we are in the investigation phase. So let's go to the graveyard, and we have the Acolyte and Herman Collins. So first I will attack Herman and try to take him away, and he has 3 and I have 4, plus that I have Lita in hand, and perhaps I can't afford that one, but I could buy the machete. I think I'll do that. 1, 2, 3, and that will put him in the play. That's my first action, and my second action is to attack Herman, and that will give me 4, 5, 6. Yes, 6 versus his 3, so -1 is a success, and that will give him enough damage to put him away, and it will give me this clue as well. And now I could, I wonder, I could use this, but Rivertown doesn't have any clues. But who does? There we have another cultist. How many cultists have we found? Have we found all 6? Let's look in the victory display. We have 1, 2, 3 cultists. Yeah. 3 cultists. We have 3 more to go, and we have Wolfman in the downtown. We have the Wizard of the Order. Yeah. It's downtime. I think we are going to look if we aren't trying to. I have a clue here which I could find if I defeat an enemy there, but then I need to bring this Acolyte with me, first to Rivertown and then to the university, and then I have to travel to St. Mary's Hospital. I think I'll waste him here. I attack him with a machete for my last action, and this is like +2, and that brings to 6 and 5, and compare this with his 3, so he is gone. Bye bye. And that's me in the graveyard. My actions are done, so let's go to the enemy phase, but we don't have a hunter here, do we? The south side, he's no hunter, and he's no hunter. Okay, so upkeep phase. Let's draw a card. Let's see what we got. We got the Elder Sign Amulet. This is good. It will soak up some horror damage, which means I don't have to heal myself yet. So that's a good find. Hand sizes are good, and let's go to the Mythos phase. Doom are good. Encounter card. Revelation. Test agility. If you fail, take 1 damage and 1 horror, then disengage from each non-9 gaunt enemy engage with you and move to a central location. Central location? What does that mean? Okay, a central location, that is a trait on the card, and Rivertown has the central trait. So if If I fail, I can take 1 damage and 1 horror in order to move to the Rivertown location. And well, I was heading there, but I'm not so keen at getting the damage. Even if I buy this, well, I get 4 more, so I think I'll commit this card, because if I succeed, then I'll draw another card. But the revelation is test agility 4, so it's quite difficult for me to do that anyway. So I could commit this one. I'm not sure I will use that one. But yeah, and then I will succeed at -1 as well. So yeah, I think I do that. 1, 2, and let's roll this. I will succeed at -1 or better, and this is -3. Okay. If I fail, place one of my clues on my location. Okay, so I place this at the graveyard, and then this 9th gaunt drags me to Rivertown. First he gives me 1 horror and 1 health damage, and then drags me to Rivertown. Well, that was a positive things. And then he throws away. Okay, then it's the investigation phase. And I think I will buy this amulet to start with before I do anything else. And that's 2 tokens, 2 resources. And then I have the amulet. Too bad I couldn't transfer the horror to it. What can I? I don't think so. This has been in my family for generations. Take care of it, and it will take care of you. Okay. Well, that's my first action, and then I'm heading to downtown, but I can't go there directly. But I can go to East Town, and then to downtown. It connects to the north side as well. Yeah, it's a small path there, so let's go to East Town. And then I think I shouldn't go there directly, because then this wolfman will attack me. So instead, let's see what I have. When I come there, I will attack him with the machete, and this will give him like 3 damages, but he has 4, so I need to hit him twice. But I have +1 for that one and +1 for that one, and that's 6 versus 4. So, well, it could work, or else he will give me some damage. I will think I'll try to. Well, we don't have any resources or clues here. No, we don't. Not in East Town either. So I think I'll draw a resource, because I would like to be able to avoid the attack. Yeah, and then I'm out of actions, so go to the enemy phase, and we don't have any hunters. Oh, I forgot one thing. I didn't put a doom token on the Mythos phase, so there we are, 2 doom tokens, but we don't have any enemies that are hunters, so let's go to the upkeep phase instead. Guts, good, and we are at the missiles phase. So let's do this so I don't forget this. 3 tokens for that one, and then we draw an encounter card. Locked door. Attached to the location with the most clues and without locked door attached. How many clues do we have? 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 1 there and 1 there, and downtown doesn't have any. Here we have 2 on the north side. So the north side should have the locked door. We haven't revealed that one, so north side has a locked door. Too bad. Anyway, that's the end of the Mythos phase. So now we are in East Town. So let's do this then. Go down to downtown and then engage the Wolfman Drew and attack him with the machete. And this is like 4, 5, 6 versus 4. So let's try that one. -1, it's a hit. He gets 2 hits, and then I try again. This one. No clues, so it's +0. So Wolfman, you are gone. And that's our 3 actions. We can't do so much more. But we need another clue to find. We have at least 1 card left. And if we check the victory display, we have found 1, 2, 3, 4 cultists. The location went back because we dropped this clue there. So where should we be heading next? To find clues. The graveyard is easy, but it will give me probably 2 horrors in damage. But we haven't been at the hospital, so perhaps we should go to the hospital. And how do we get there? By south side? We could go to south side. We haven't been at south side either, so perhaps that's the place we're going to be. And there we go to the Miskatonic University. And we are at downtown, so we need to take ourselves to south side. On either North Town, Miskatonic, south side. That's one way. Or East Town, River Town, south side. We could go to north side next time. But this is 3 actions to move. It will take the entire next round to try to move to south side, and I don't think we should go there directly, so perhaps we'll stay at the university or River Town. Well, no enemies attached, so let's go to the upkeep phase. We got a card. What was that? Flashlight. Now if we equip that one, we could actually try to, but it's going to be difficult. Now we have the north side. We cannot investigate that one either, but we could test to break down the door or pick the locks as an action. And if we use the flashlight, perhaps we could detect or investigate the place. I have 4, and this only gives, all risk is +1, so I have 5 for this test as well to break down the door. Could work. So if I move next down to, yeah, perhaps 1, 2, and an encounter card. Hunting 9th Gaunt. Hunter, while attempting to evade hunting 9th Gaunt, double the negative modifier for each case token. Okay, so he will attach to me. Thank you for that. And I will try to dispose him. He has 4 health. Too bad he wasn't. But if I move, he will give a free shot. But perhaps it's worth it. I think so. I need to look that up. Okay, end of Mythos phase. Okay, I try to be somewhat sneaky with this one. And first, I move from downtown to north side. This will give the 9th Gaunt an attack of opportunity and give me 1 health, and then he will give 1 horror, and I will put the horror on the Elder Sign Amulet. But then we are in north side, and then I will hack him with my machete, which I have in play, and I will give him, if I hit him, I will give him 3 damage, and he has 4, but I can attack him twice, and he has 3 attack, and I have 4, 5, 6. Yep. So let's try 6 versus 3. The cultist. I think, yeah, he should have 4, so that's a miss. He doesn't have retaliate, so, well, thank you for that. But I will try again. +1, that's a hit, so he gets 3 damage. Too bad it wasn't hit before. So, Wizard of the Order, I'm going to take you down sometime. I'm coming for you. Okay, and there he has made his 3 actions. So let's go to the enemy phase, where the 9th Gaunt will attack me with 1 damage, and then we put the horror on the Elder Sign Amulet. This is going to get quite tricky, but anyway. Upkeep phase, and let's see which card we get. We got the knife. Okay, and end of the round, and 1 doom on the agenda, and then we draw an investigator card. Acolyte, where are you going to be? Rivertown, East Town, University. There we have a guy. We don't have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 places. The first, Rivertown, and then we place a doom on him, and we need to place a doom on this fellow as well, and then the end of the Mythos phase. So now we are on the north side, and I'm going to attack with the knife again. Let's draw a good value. -1, that's a hit. So he is going down. And we gain the clue. And then we use both of these clues. not on that one, we put them away. And then we can draw a cultist. Let's see which one this is. This is Ruth Turner, the Mortician. We can evade her. 5. That's difficult. Add her to the victory display. That's forced. Is that the only way to... I have interpreted this all wrong, or what? Let's see the victory display. Forced. No. Pray. No, none of these have. I need to check with is this really needed? The only way to defeat her is to evade her. It seems that you could do either way. It's not required to do an evade check. You could just kill them and interrogate their corpses instead. But let's head her to the St. Mary's Hospital, where she has already an acolyte companion. But anyway, how many do we have now? We have a cultist card left, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4 cultists, 5 there, and then we have a 6th here. That should be all. What time is running short? So let's see. Okay. Where were we? Investigation phase. Yep. We attacked and gained the clue in the north side. Yes. And used one of the actions to spend 2 clues, and we have one action left, and that is to move to the Miskatonic University. And so soon we are in the south side, or St. Mary's Hospital, because there is the Ruth Turner figure, so perhaps we should go there instead. We can travel either way. This wizard is quite a nuisance. If we get the cultist, we are like -5, which isn't good. So perhaps we should take him out first. But we need clues. We don't know if we have clues here. Yeah. Well, let's head to the enemy phase. We don't have any enemy hunters, so upkeep then. Let's see, which card did we get? The Haunted. Haunted to your threat area. -1 to each of your skills. That isn't good. So, okay, 2 actions, then I can discard it. Bad card. Okay. Upkeep phase end, and then we have the Doom phase. Let's do that again. It shouldn't be in effect until the end of the Mythos phase, so just let us keep that in mind. An encounter card. Treachery, Hunting Shadow, Curse, Peril, Revelation. You must either choose one, spend 1 clue, or take 2 damage. I don't have a clue, so I need to get 2 damage. 6, 7. This is not going well. So now it's the investigation phase. Let's check what I have in play. I can take more horror damage, like 2. I have the machete, and I have Lita. Lita can take offload 1 damage each. But if I go there, south side, I will take him down, the wizard. and hopefully get some clues here. And if I go to the St. Mary's Hospital, then I will need at least 3 attacks to take both of them down, or they will give me 1 damage. I think I'll start with the south side, or should I go to the hospital? Perhaps I can gain some help there. I think it is actually a hospital, so if I go there, and I could get 1 damage more if I pick the Acolyte down or Ruth. I also have 5, so perhaps I could buy the shotgun. I have 3 attacks. If I buy the shotgun, that's 1. Then I can't take both of them. Okay. Too bad. I think I do that. I test this. I go to the hospital, and then I attack the Acolyte first and try to attack him with the machete, and +1 for him and +1 for, so that's 6 versus 3. Oh, that's a miss. I will try again. +1, that's a hit, and he is gone. So that's my 3 actions. Too bad. Investigation phase ends, so we have the enemy phase, and then she will get in my threat area. Oh, I had -1. Okay, yeah. Sure, that should have been dealt with before, but I did not. So that's my bad. Crap. Yeah, I'll try to cope anyway. So, and I'm too bad to evade, otherwise I could have done that. We have to read St. Mary's Hospital, of course. Missed that. Oh, heal 3 damage. Could have done that if I had not been so quick about it. But I gained this clue anyway, because I defeated the cultist. And then it's the upkeep phase. And let's see, which card did we get? First aid. That's good. I think I need to recuperate a bit, but time is running short. Hand size are good, and let's go to the Mythos phase and draw an encounter card. False lead. I can't lose this. I do willpower test. I have 3, so, and -1, so that's 2. And I will surely miss this one, but it's no biggie. Put it in the hospital. Okay, investigation phase. Let's see. We need to take I think I forgot to give myself a damage when Ruth attacked me. I should be up at 8. Yep, I think so. And let's see. I could heal myself and then I could attack her. Or if I attack her twice, then she needs 4 damage. I will give her 3 using Lita and the machete. Yep. And that's +2. That's 6 versus 2, or 5 versus 2. That should be doable. First attack, -3. That's an hit. So she gets 3 damage. And let's try once more. -2. Ah, that's a hit. Place 1 doom on the nearest cultist enemy. The nearest. Do we have a university? No, but we have one on the south side. And he should already be at 7, so let's put an extra on him. So 8. Bad wizard. And then I defeated Ruth. So let's put her in the discard pile, and then I gain this clue again. And that's 2 of my attacks, my actions. And I think I'll use this one to heal myself. 1, 2, 3, 4, I totally gone. So, what should we do now? Let's head to the enemy phase, which won't happen. So we are in the upkeep phase, and let's see which card we got. Deduction. 1 additional clue. Okay, let's see. Round ends, and now we are at the doom threshold. So let's see what's the back side of this card says. 12 bells ring out across the town. It is midnight. There is no time left to investigate the city. You must act based on the information you've collected from the cultist you've found. Okay, so that's the end of the part 2 of the Midnight Masks. So let's go to end scenario and resolution 2. 12 bells ring out, signaling midnight. You're out of time. The cult's ritual will begin shortly. You've managed to obtain some useful information about the cult and its plans. You can only hope it's enough. Continue. Well, we got like 5 of them anyway. I think that's quite good. I tested this before, and then I think I just got halfway and almost died, but at least we almost died this time as well. So let's see. We need to see, note that in the campaign log under cultist we interrogated, we record the names of each unique cultist enemy in the victory display. Okay, in the campaign log under cultist who got away, record the name of each unique enemy still remaining in the cultist deck or in play. In your campaign log, record that it's past midnight. If the ghoul priest is in the victory display, cross out the ghoul priest. I think we took him away in the last scenario. Each investigator earns 6 victory points for complete locations and defeated enemies. Okay, so let's see. We have 6 experience points, 1 mental trauma, and we still have Lita Chantler. And we have completed the 2 first scenarios in the Night of the Zealot campaign. And unfortunately, our house has been burned to the ground, and it's past midnight already. And we interrogated Wolfman Drew, Herman Collins, Peter Warren, Ruth Turner, and the Masked Hunter, but not Victoria Devereaux. So, well, almost. But that's all for tonight, and I wish you all a good night's sleep. Bye.